Hello everybody, welcome back. It's King Blaine here again, obviously. We're playing Inquisitor Martyr. Gonna continue where we left off there. We're playing looping there for just a second. Hopefully that didn't bother anybody too much. Hello. That thing isn't working. It decided to run ads already. What the fuck? I am 30 seconds in. Image capture audio. Must have tapped the ad button. Maybe. I don't know. Got this. Gets all that working.
The Inquisition demanded them.
Possibly. Oh, what is this? Weekly glory. I don't know what that is. Reward. Electric shielding relic. Or whatever. Think of my techno martyr though, because I need that.
Red is the most common color found in the flags of the world, symbolizing courage, revolution, or blood.
How about everything? Symbolize all at once. Sort by type. Pretty sure we went through all this stuff, so I think I could just spell or break all this. Can't remember what we were meeting on.
Inquisitor. The etheric alpha spectrometer finished the analysis of the warp signatures detected around the last Drakari webway portal.
Tell me that this is leading somewhere. I'll be quite dissatisfied if I cannot deliver judgment upon those who are responsible for the destruction in
If
this
I
system.
remember correctly, there is only around 4 or 5 flags total around the world that do not include at least one of the following colors: red, white,
I need
or
results,
blue.
Omicron. I don't care about your meddling with Xenorite technology.
Statement recorded for future reference. On the subject, etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar signatures on a deserted void station. 90.7% probability that the webway gate was opened from these coordinates.
Then we have a long, exhausting piece of work ahead of us in this accursed
Sticking
system.
through these ad breaks supports the stream.
Oh, come
Thank
on.
you. Hooray, stay tuned, eyes.
I know I
A
didn't.
full
fuck
moon,
that
aligning
one
with the sun and earth, generates a particularly strong tidal effect on our oceans. What is this powerful tide called? Find out when the ads end in about a minute. I was thinking the same thing, come on.
I'm glad that I'm pretty sure you are the only person here right now, unless Judge is here.
A super high tide.
I don't think Judge is here yet, so hopefully the only person dealing with that is you, and I paid for your subscription, so I know that you aren't dealing with them.
Depending, it could also be a slack tie.
I had a slack tie once and quit wearing it. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I should feel bad. I'm sorry. Oh, I wanted to check texture. Want that.
Depends on which side of the world the moon compared to the sun. This phenomenon is known as a spring tide, which features the greatest difference between high and low water. Spring tides also occur during a new moon.
That way I can remove stuff. I don't think I have anything that actually has stuff put in it right now.
That's basically what I said, but I've never heard of it called a spring tide.
Possibly remove. No, I wanted to remove the sockets. Wait, did I do the wrong one? Logs of 40 time allowed player. Few sockets. Did the wrong one? No, do I just go into forging? I just add a socket? Just try and work this out quick. Now you add a socket. Okay. Well, let's see.
How many more upgrades for less reserve points?
Huh? Less reserve points. For less reserve points. I don't know which one you're talking about.
The things you were getting for those mech guys.
Oh, we're waiting on a skill. More expensive units. Even have anything good enough to be worth putting in there. No, we aren't gonna bother using that yet. We were waiting on a thing in here. We've got one of the ones we wanted. Where we got the sapient. Anyways, we need this one. Reserve cost of summoning skills. I need that skill to be able to do stuff. To do the things we talked about. Once I get that, we're good.
Was it survive 200 missions?
100. Now we've got everything else we need. Attack speed for every existing construct. I think any of these other ones.
And all of them have to be at or above your level.
Yeah, everything's gonna be above our level for the next missions. I got everything I want. I don't think I want. Oh, we were doing the Drukari minutes. Yeah, that's hard, so it's above our level. I forgot to get any food on the way home. And my water company is pissing me the fuck off. Because I called to pay this month's bill. And they even said, oh yeah, we got your payment on your bill on April 6th.
Dun dun D-U-U-U-N.
And now for some reason my bill this month is $108. Now they already raised the bills a while ago. My water bill went from $20 to $45, $44 every month. Doubled the bill.
Good work, Tech Priest.
But I paid my last bill.
This station is definitely used by the Dark Elder. I can finally pay my regards.
Oh, there's no way I have 2 fucking bills due.
You should be reminded that the Drukari use the arteries of the webway that can offer them a swift escape.
Indeed. They also need solid webway gates to transport human slaves to their otherworldly bastions. There must be something vital to their plans I can destroy around here.
Right at me. yeah, and they're supposed to be open until 5 o'clock. But no, instead I just kept going through a robot and they're not open. So I contacted them via an email and left a voicemail saying I'm just not going to pay anything until you guys call me back. Feel free to shut the water off. Because I do not... I paid my last bill on April 6th. This bill was shipped out on May 6th. There hasn't been 2 bills to be received. It hasn't been 60 days. So there's no way for there to be 2 bills. That's the only way I'd get $108. Because it's a bill is $45.44, and if it's late, there's a $20 late fee. So even though their automated message says they got my payment, I think it's not registering that they got my payment. I guess that's what happens when they won't let me pay the bill fucking normally. It has to be online. This place is I could just go and pay the bill normally. Everything's online anymore. Well, somebody free this man. I'll do it. No, he's just sitting there. We can't do anything about it. Well, that's shitty. It says go that way, so we're gonna go over here.
You can shoot the thing behind him.
I can, but I don't know if that's going to do anything. Enjoy your life. You're in that thing forever. Tried to give mercy. He thought he was big shit until 100,000 bullets hit him at once.
Warp signatures indicate that this contraption is used as an anchor between real space and the webway.
It's high time to seal the gates then. Let's see how they react.
We'll seal the gates. That looks like somewhere further to go. Go into the webway gate now. A bunch of shit coming from this way. What's over here? Really? No loot. Damn, that's disappointing.
Dare you to interfere with our work, you arrogant monkey.
Look who has crawled back to receive judgment.
I will cut out your tongue for your disrespect. I am one of the cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the dark pathways that lead to the Sunless Camorra. You cannot stop us.
Stop
Bullshit.
what? You are kidnapping Imperial citizens. You are nothing but cowards.
Kidnapping? That's endearing. We have taken millions of your kind, you fool. You have abandoned entire worlds and let us prey upon the remaining human cattle. I should thank you for that.
The Emperor doesn't abandon anyone. I'm here to stop your foul machinations.
You are only wasting your time, creature. The hidden webway tunnels spread wide beyond the veil of your subsector. We go wherever we wish.
Then you should return to your true master and frolic at the feet of Slaanesh.
For this, I will show you the true meaning of pain.
I'm gonna die really quickly. As soon as they actually shoot her and not everybody else. Yeah, there she goes.
Admirable work, Inquisitor. I wish you could bring that Xenox corpse to me. My vibro-scalpels thirst for Drukhari blood.
This kind
Her
of
head
personal
came off, her
commitment
body
is
still
somewhat
is usable.
unexpected from you, Marcos.
The Dark Elder
I
are an
still
elusive
find
race
it
we
funny
rarely
that
have the chance to
Mortarion
study.
impressed him
Consider my
enough
wish a
that they
professional
taught him.
curiosity, with a hint
Sorry, I still find Mortarion impressive enough that they talk.
of personal vengeance.
One day I'll find out why you hate the Drukhari so much, and how you know so much about them.
And I do mean, literally talking like with teachers and all.
Oh,
On their planet.
I do not know the most 40k lore, so I'm trying to see and remember something and kind of drawing a blank. I don't know a lot. This feels like the way to go. Should double back. Go check these 2 rooms quick. We'll loot that one. No loot that one. Alright, so we're wasting time to go back to it. Can't win them all. I know what an incubus is. Stay the fuck away from my ass. Oh, the chest is right there. The chest is in the room with us. Fight puzzles. This way.
Correction, I was thinking of Fabius File. Fabius File's relationship with the Drukhari, specifically the Heman of Camorra, is one of the most fascinating aspects of his lore.
Alright.
However, I think they were both part of the same Space Marine group. I like this thing. See anything here though. Alright, then let's continue on our main objective here.
I found an Imperial citizen in Xenos captivity. He seems to be a psyker.
Ooh.
Who are you?
My name is Thrall. I think I am. I was a sanctioned psyker, formerly in the service of the planetary governor.
Why did the Xenos spare you?
They tortured me. They have broken me. I was their bloodhound. They used me to sniff out high-ranking Imperials like you.
So this is how they knew about my every move.
I had dreams about you. I felt your burning dedication. I felt your wrath. They were afraid of you, you know.
You could have warned me telepathically.
I guess. Yes. I can remember the last time I had thoughts and decisions. There was just the pain and the lack of pain.
I'm probably gonna go radical again. However, considering the circumstance and your potential value as an asset, information of the Dark Elder, I will deliver you to the Order of Xenos for further interrogation, sparing you the death sentence.
Almost sounds like Stockholm.
Not really. They just mentally broke him. He followed orders because you either had pain or you didn't have pain. He just wanted to lessen the pain. Yeah, we'll go radical.
The place has been cleaned. The reavers of the cabal of the Jagged Maze have been stopped. I consider this operation a success.
I probably don't need to remind you that Cabals send out numerous raiding parties. If this murderous witch told you the truth, there must be other Dark Elder forces working in other isolated regions of the subsector, trying to enslave whole worlds.
I'm counting on that, actually. We should teach them a lesson while they think they are safe. But for now, my work here is done.
Thanks for Memorial Day and everything come up, I still have not gotten in to look at my lungs. And no, that's not going away. Oh, I don't have any of those. No, I do have the facility. No, I have to have all of those at the same time. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Shit, what was I working on? What did I want?
If you were flip-flopping between Radical and Puritan, you won't reach 300 in either. You need 300 in one side to wield Demon-Forged or Holy items.
I haven't put even 1 point into Puritan. I haven't even had 1 point into it.
I would not use Demon-Forged at all.
Yeah, I've been radical the entire time.
Too risky.
I probably won't use Demon Forge either, but I will use item enhancements.
The Demon-Forged items in this game have no risks for you, only your opponents.
Well, maybe not, but I will. I do not know everything about this game, unfortunately. I'm not max level yet, so let's do experience game. Lost maintenance plan. Right now we're just looking to have the best loot quality we can. Which right there is the best. 25 max roll.
More of those missions.
Yeah, we got another one of them intel mission. High risk, high reward, yada yada yada. Nothing too much to care about here. Ancient relic. Wish I could level up more.
Me putting a space between the exclamation point and the words made me think it would say it.
Oh, the X, got you. Trying to get there. Let's not get that. Or that loot quality bonus. That has a lot of sockets on that axe, though. I want to get improved salvage. Yeah, dude. Now we'll go ahead and sell all this shit. Wait, no, I want to break relics down. I only have the one. They're worth more broken down. Also want to learn how to make other stuff. Go with the learn how to make the. Don't want to right click and sell it. Learn. Talk to this bitch.
Margos, I need an explanation why you, as a janitor, are so well versed in the forbidden Drukhari law.
And you're absolutely right. I told you that all of this was classified, but for the sake of transparency, I will tell you the truth. I grew up on a small mining colony that fell prey to a Dark Elder raiding party. They took me to an homunculus laboratory. I don't want to go into details. Suffice to say that creature experimented on me, testing the effects of various drugs on the human physique. I was rescued by an Adeptus Mechanicus strike force, who spent a long time studying the various substances in my system. Eventually I joined their ranks, but I could never forget the atrocities of that despicable Xenox race.
It is indeed a remarkable story. Rest assured, Margos, the time of your reckoning has come.
Wait. Alright, I can do more Drukhari Menace, or I can work on the prophecy.
Inquisitor, you have a message from the Caligari Conclave.
I've been expecting this for a while. My job is not done in this subsector.
Inquisitor, I require your expertise once again. The pacification of the Triglav subsector is still underway, and the Astra Militarum forces are occupied on various worlds where long isolation steered billions away from the path of righteousness. Meanwhile, Lord Bertram, the governor of the Clamoris system, has reported an attack by Xenos raiders on his palace. In light of your recent discoveries in the Aureus system, I strongly suspect that this might be the handiwork of the Dark Elder again. The Clamoris system is the administrative center of the subsector, and we need to act immediately. He won't last until the Imperial forces arrive. I want you to save the governor, otherwise we have another chaotic situation on our hands.
Sure. Yeah, we'll just keep going through the side missions instead of working on the main prophecy. I could probably bump it up hard. A little bit harder. Let's just completely wing it and see what happens if we put it on impossible. Probably gonna die a very horrible, very quick death. I've never tried a mission this high level above me. Last time we tried a mission really high, it was like 6 levels above us, and we got fucked up. We did the 5 levels one. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Or you might somehow miraculously win it.
I might. I'm hoping that swarms of bullets and me staying
Captain,
behind them
any luck with establishing contact with the governor?
help me do that.
No. The raiders must use a Xenos scrambling device. That was also the reason why we couldn't send you closer to the palace. At least I think that's what the tech priest told me in his lecture.
I'll try to get closer to the palace then.
I will try not to get closer to anything. And you're gonna walk into the middle of them.
By the Emperor, an engine of pain.
Show no mercy. It is the pinnacle of the homunculi's foul art. A torture device turned into a weapon of war.
I did not want to be there. That is not the place I wanted to be when that fight broke out. Yeah, you know, I don't see us winning.
Tin clappies, tin clappies, tin clappies, yay torture
Hey.
and war.
Good. Hey, good.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the
Oh,
stream.
wow.
Thank you. Hooray, stay tuned guys. In the shadowy corners of Kindling Gaming's chat, our tale of Warhammer lore unfolds. Man detective at us_grey_ghost muses on Mortarian's odd education and Fabius Biles' dark fascinations, while at Catch8088 debates the merits of radical versus Puritan paths. Crossed swords the risks of demon-forged items are weighed, and amidst it all, a judgmister claps for the grim dance of torture and war. Hands clapping skull a saga of choices and consequences in the Emperor's name. Judge is famously in love with the history of Vlad the Impaler.
I can see that. Yes, this is a very regrettable loss. Go ahead. Yeah, you know, putting this on a pop, maybe it's been a bad idea. Maybe it has been very important. I got rid of the champion. Huh. I don't see this going very well. Oh, there's another champion. He's big, yes, I do not see this going very well for us, Gray. Me miraculously winning this does not seem very high on my list. Especially defeating that pain. He one-shot me. So yeah, Pain Engine one-shot me. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting.
Well, there goes this mission being one where you add to that must not die list.
Oh yeah. I could probably back out if the sensitivity will be a little bit lower. I think that's something I can do. I'm not sure. I just know I can't even get this to shoot or I'm gonna die again. Out of that mission altogether. Never quit a mission before, so I don't know what that does. Doesn't look like it's gonna do anything. It looks like we're just gonna click it and try again. Yeah, Eye of Terror, impossible, not gonna happen. Which means insane probably isn't gonna happen either. Let's just keep it on +5. I mean, I kind of figured 92% less damage. We were gonna be fucked. But the +5 I know we can do. We've done +5 before. Never done a +8. But I don't think I want to try +8. Because the damage they do to me doubles. I don't know, do we try +8 or do +5? We know we can do a +5. What do you think we should do?
+5.
5 it is. It's just +1 hard is too easy. We've been walking through the levels.
Captain, any luck with establishing contact with the governor?
No. The raiders must use a Xeno scrambling device. That was also the reason why we couldn't send you closer to the palace. At least I think that's what the tech priest told me in his lecture.
I'll try to get closer to the house.
Yeah, this is more doable already. That attack still hurts.
the work of a mad genius. Even with my extensive knowledge of organic and inorganic modifications, I wouldn't dare to contemplate resorting to the dark arts that could create something like that.
These sentient machines serve some cruel masters. It is not a simple raiding party.
We're picking up weak Vox signals from the palace. Try to get closer, Inquisitor.
Sure.
The mindless brutality will be punished.
I ain't reading that.
Captain, I want you to keep all battle stations manned and initiate emergency warp drive protocols.
What happened? Do we have to leave in a hurry?
I strongly suspect that this wasn't a strike against the governor, but a coordinated invasion of the entire planet. We should be prepared for all contingencies.
Is this thing on? Do I have to talk into this device, my dear servant person? Splendid. I am Lord Bertram Cordiano, the governor of this world. Politician, poet, and lover. I require help immediately.
You are addressing an agent of the Holy Inquisition, Governor.
Capital. Then you must be the perfect candidate for this task.
Just because he's not good with technology doesn't
Xenos
mean
are
he
trying to
can't be an
break into
effective
my
governor,
palace.
but most
And
likely sucks
honestly,
as one.
This ruckus is getting truly terrifying. They have these grotesque machines that scream and kill, and we are entirely powerless against them. Only a couple of flimsy barricades are left between them and my precious presence.
You are wrong. Just kill them. I'll deal with
I think probably not any good, but yeah. +5, plus 5 seems to be about where we're at. I think we might be able to do a +8, but it would be +8 probably wouldn't kill me in one shot. It would get close, but that's not close. But this is the problem right here, just +5, this guy takes a hot minute to die. Killed that Drakari by shoving a gun in the hoo-ha. This is what it looks like. See? Or the staff, sorry. Well, I guess they are Slanesh. Probably gonna go with taking shit. Like no idea what that is.
Teleport beacon in range.
I don't know where that's gonna take me. Sure, wing. Oh, back to the middle. Well, that is gratuitous. Saves me a walk. You guys all shot one guy instead of multiple. Yeah, we'll take it.
How are you faring, noble Inquisitor? Shall I call you Inquisitor? Or Your Excellency, maybe? Apologies for my rudeness earlier. It is entirely my secretary's fault. He failed to mention that we have here a noble. In fact, an exceptionally heroic Inquisitor, not a common Imperial agent. Now he's been, dismissed. Keep up the good work.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that he sucks at the government.
Inquisitor, you have been victorious. You fought like Wrath incarnate. At least that's what I've heard. I admit I couldn't even look at the pick feed. The very sight of violence upsets the equilibrium of my humors. Inquisitor, as a prominent representative of the Imperium
I
in the
view as
Triglav
streaming.
subsector, you have my
Bots.
eternal gratitude. And I support your cause with all the powers at my command.
Yep. Just a second here. How the fuck did they get? Oh, they changed letters. They changed the fucking letters again. Made some of them fucking capital and shit. They changed. Look, they changed the R. I might just throw this in moderation.
Maybe you just need to ban AI.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's why I was like, maybe we're gonna block that one and AI. I. AI. All versions of AI. It was working for so long. And then they started getting through again. We're also gonna get rid of
For
com.
someone who doesn't watch YouTube, you sure have a lot of YouTube open.
That's the problem. I've been trying to watch these fucking things for years. Let's click on this one.
Harold says goodbye.
So this one is a manga. So I'm just gonna click on it and I'm gonna go find the manga and read it. Or ignore it because it sucks. That one's only a month old. What is this one? Oh, that's just music.
Ah.
That's music.
I mean,
That was my nephew's Minecraft thing. I also let my niece and nephew use the computer. This one's just a tab. So my computer's full of just everything everywhere. I've got Minecraft, music, Rust, whatever the fuck that is. I have to Google something if I want to find it.
Everything everywhere all at once.
More or less, yes. If I want to find anything, I have to Google it. We're getting sidetracked here. One of these people probably got fucking copyright my video for showing off their screen saver fucking image. I don't know, whatever the fuck it's called. But yeah, I'm not really gonna touch. Half of that's gonna get closed because niece and nephew aren't here anymore. My brother got his full license and has a vehicle, and he's moving out, which means I won't see my nieces and nephews anymore. So I won't keep shit like that on the computer. The manga one, like I said,
Well,
it's just
that's good.
Yeah, it's good, I guess. He ain't had a license in 15 years. So yeah, I would say it's pretty good, pretty good.
So how many missions out of 100 does that make?
I don't even think we're at 50 yet. I think we're at 40 something. So what's that? Just says game on
The
50.
Last Stand protocol looks interesting.
It does. But I'd have to put 2 points of melee damage to get to it. I don't use melee damage, so I'm trying to specialize a little bit here. Turrets very often. These are all just reduction to the summoning skill, not the actual reserve cost. So that won't fix our problem. Let's go back to putting whatever the fuck in here. Points into these to try and make my turrets better. Not turrets, units. Port. binoculars. Pull down reduction. It's not what I need. Glyph, maybe? In the constructs crit? I would think so, right? No. I'm not sure where to go here with a lot of this. Traps could be nice. Blow up 50 explode containers. I can get that done really quick. I don't think I do need. None of my guys have area inspect things either. These are all for me, I think. This is defense for me. We'll give them shield drain.
I'm surprised range combat doesn't also affect the bots.
I don't think it does. I don't unfortunately know enough about how everything works in this game. I have not looked up a guide or anything, I'm just kind of learning.
You need
This
a
is-
Martyr for Dummies book.
Need a Murder for Dummies book, probably. Probably. Actually, all I need to do is look at the stuff inventory again. Inferno shard. Give up all of my bonuses for loot quality. That would give me better stuff. Loot quality. I get good loot quality. Ah, suck it. Let's go talk to this guy. Get the salvage skill yet? No, I need 17 more main. Want the better salvage skill before I start.
I
salvaging
see
a bunch
you're
of stuff.
making friends in high places, Inquisitor. We have received the official decree about your temporary appointment to acting military commander in the system.
The governor might seem like a ludicrous inbred, but he is true to his words.
Or he just realized he needs to keep you here for a bit longer. The Dark Elder launched a global attack on Clamoris Prime. The situation is critical.
The Drukhari is like vermin. It is about time to face them on a proper battlefield.
Speaking of battlefields, you might want to consider bringing in some reinforcements. I was thinking about the Free Blade Knight, the Crimson Wanderer.
It is a sensible idea, but I need your ship here.
Our good friend, Captain Grexus, is still in your debt. He could transport here Sir Ambrose Caradoc and his mighty war machine.
Fine.
Blade.
Send an astropathic message to the good captain.
Bitch, buy my stuff. You got anything?
What tutorial?
That tutorial is on Void Crusade that just keeps popping because I haven't read it. See, it's for Void Crusades. You can't see it behind my head. It's for Void Crusades again and again and again. Since I haven't done it, it just keeps popping up. I should have it closed now, though. I hovered over it a bunch and went away, so I think it's gone.
I can see half of it, the lover half.
The lover half, huh? Take you for a lover?
Lower.
Sorry. Hungry and I'm gonna have to get some food at some point. What are we thinking for?
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Hooray, stay tuned, eyes. It's not the capital, but this Swiss metropolis boasts the largest population. What is Switzerland's biggest city? Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
Not much left to save here.
The Dark Elder are the masters of subterfuge and ambush. These inexperienced soldiers have no chance
if
against
you said lover like Latin, it would sound like lower.
In charge of reintegrating the troops into the Imperial war machine. You must be
Because you pronounce the
logical
letter V
assumption.
like W
I'll ask the
in
tech
Latin.
priest to mark his location on your map. We also have reports of Xenox incursions from Gladius Hive, not too far from here.
Etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar warp signatures again. A Drukhari webway gate is open in the area.
That must be the portal the Reavers use to transport their prisoners. That's useful information.
Yeah, what are we thinking for food, guys? I don't want to do a chair stream, so I don't want to get something I have to leave for, but... Well, there's no but. I don't want to do that.
So you would say every V in I came, I saw, I conquered like AW. Zurich stands as Switzerland's largest city by population.
Forgot we were on a higher difficulty there. Watch all my guys kind of get wiped. I'm like, oh shit. Make sure not to walk on the bridge with lines again. Bad idea. No, instead I walk into the field of mine. take like 20 minutes.
Hey, at least they helped you breathe for a little bit before your lungs gave out.
I guess, yeah. They were expensive, dude.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but they were expensive, dude. I think I'd rather not breathe. Pattern crawl. I don't think we wanted to see these guys yet. Tells me I'm supposed to be over here yet. Might be the fact that there's over there.
No, I'm not saying to buy more of them.
Oh no, I know, I'm giving you the only thought that comes to mind when I think about it, was money. That's just all that comes to my mind when I think about it. What's coming to my mind right now is I think I'm gonna have to get a fleet.
Make 2 red baron, 3 cheese French bread. Pizzas in the toaster oven.
I'll have to go to a store to get that. The closest store?
Makes not make.
Let's see, the closest store or food place to me is... There's a McDonald's on the outside of this side of town.
Was
I can
joking
get there.
about myself.
I can get there in like 6 or 7 minutes. And right next to it is a dollar store. Then we come to the problem, I don't have a working toaster anymore. Really should get a new toaster. That I really should do.
I said toaster oven. A toaster by itself wouldn't work.
I don't have a toaster oven. Never had one of those. Always been told I should have one, but I've never had one. I think McDonald's will deliver, but ain't the best food. Let's still find the cheapest option. Fast food. They're probably gone grocery shopping.
Ready to fight.
Walk over all the mines. I said I wouldn't do that again. Thing over here.
But like I said, I was joking about myself.
Oh, I know, but I've never had the things you're talking about, so I was kind of interested in what it'll taste like. The Red Baron mini toaster things you're telling me about. Never had those. I do have to pee. I'll be right back.
You can make them in the regular oven.
Yeah, I haven't ate any food at all since since I went to the ER. I haven't been able to keep food down, so I've had nothing but beer and soda. Everything else I put down comes up. So I'm very hungry.
Inquisitor, Lord Commissar Scarhurst at your command. Isn't it a nice day for our last rally against the Xenos?
Aren't you way too pessimistic to keep morale up?
Ah, a misunderstanding. This will be their last day in this Forsaken Valley. We are going to give those Xenos a good thrashing.
What are they doing here exactly?
The Xenos are pillaging and taking prisoners from Gladius Hive. Our troops tried to stop one of the slaver convoys but fell victim to a sudden ambush. I'm planning to move against their main forces directly and cut off the head of this filthy operation.
I could be of some assistance, Lord Commissar. I have the coordinates to their temporary webway portal. Send out your men to secure the area, while I close down the Xenos escape route.
At your command.
They have already cleared a path there. Looted everything. Not walks in the middle of my field again. All my guys can shoot. Before I trigger this.
See? I told you that your plan was nothing but a failed attempt to prove your worth. It is only a filthy human. Do you really think this poorly of me? I can sense the spark of burning zeal in this chunk of unadorned flesh. You are always underestimating the power of their belief. In any case, I will activate the pain catalysts while you are amusing yourself here. You think you can challenge me, worthless human? I have destroyed entire civilizations before your kind crawled out into the void.
You can forget your empty theatrics. Your wizened master has already left, and I truly don't care.
Yeah.
If you had waited a bit longer, they both would have
You
been
have killed an incubus, Inquisitor, on your own.
No, they
A
were
part
invincible.
of me is
Because you
glad.
wouldn't have
And I
activated
have
the
destroyed their
carts.
portal. Although it might have been too late. A
were
Haven Callus has
invincible.
escaped. I suspect you already know what that is.
Yes, I do. One of the ancient flesh sculptors, and he could be connected to the recent complications in Gladius Hive.
I'm on my way back. You can brief me on the ship.
Yeah, we tried shooting before we were up here the first time. His HP doesn't move, only his shield breaks. They made him an immortal entity until the cutscene triggers. level than me. Dude. They wanted to have all this shit.
Any
What is
plans
happening
for
down
tomorrow?
there? The Vox channels went insane a few hours ago.
Instead of retreating as they are wont to do, the Dark Elder have begun to kill Imperial citizens in Gladius Hive. It's a massacre.
That wretched Havenculus. It must be part of his plan. I must find that creature immediately.
I don't know. We'll play it by ear.
Truly went on a rampage in the Hive.
It's most unusual. The Drukhari are sadistic, insane torturers, but their raids are methodical, almost surgical in execution. This mindless massacre looks almost random. Something odd is going on.
I have a feeling that whatever pain catalyst is must be connected to this vile display of cruelty. I need to find that Havenculus.
Trying to think what the cheapest thing to eat is going to be. It's either going to be pizza or pizza. Pizza's delivered. McDonald's will have to go and get it, but it's only about a 5-minute drive there and back. But that's if, even if I order it on my phone, that's if it's actually ready when I get there. And I don't like doing chair screens. I think McDonald's delivery, I think they got a $5 or $6 delivery fee.
Why do you forget to duct tape a drawn face onto the chair?
I forget to do a lot of things. I never thought of that. Like, actually have not thought of it.
They're here. Send word to Lord Thiss. We've run out of time. He needs to accelerate the rate of extraction.
Couldn't find any significant proof of life in the area. There is, however, a strange anomaly in the motive force in the vicinity.
The anomaly could mark the location of that machine.
Not eat, being hungry, and aggravated. o'clock this Saturday. Or not Saturday, Friday. That means I'm gonna be streaming for at least 5 hours, if not more.
Eat a Snickers, you're only you when you're hungry.
I don't even have. I have some candy eggs. Chocolate candy eggs, but I don't eat a lot of sweets. Snickers though. Man, I don't think I've had a fucking Snickers since 2018. The price of a king-size candy bar in my town, no matter where I go, is $3.99.
Since Betty White was alive.
Yes, I haven't had a... No wonder why I'm so fucking... No wonder why she died, too. She needed to eat them. She needed to eat more of them. I miss Betty White and Queen of England. Both of them. Queen Elizabeth and Betty White.
Actually, she was in a commercial for Snickers.
I remember she was in a commercial for it. That's why I said she needed to eat more of them. And then going off of Betty White, I was like, oh yeah, Queen of England too. That would be nice.
I find it hilarious that the Queen of England was actually the Queen of England once she jumped out of a helicopter with the James Bond actor.
That is hilarious, actually. I just want to see if breaking those is going to be worth it. They weren't. There was very, very little credits. I will not be doing it again.
That's not a joke, that was actually Queen Elizabeth II. I jumped out of the helicopter with James Bond actor for that one commercial.
I know, I've seen the commercial once before. Twice.
These Imperial soldiers put up quite a fight to defend this Fox station. I'd rather access the logs to see the last of the transmissions.
Great. Man, I wish there was a way to make this read it to me.
This
I'm
is
not reading
evidently
that.
a well-organized attack on the entire hive. The Dark Elder are ready to go any lengths to secure these foul machines.
Based on what we know about the Dark Elder, these contraptions must serve one
Might
particular
be a mod
purpose.
for it.
To inflict as much suffering on this world as possible. The Scryer Skulls discovered other possible pain catalyst locations, but I need more time for the precise sensory triangulation.
Take your time, Margos. We can't afford any mistakes. Not here. Not now.
If I were a rich man, I would pay somebody to voice act reading all these for the game, and then make it a free mod. I'm not rich, man. I'm not reading all that.
Oh, I thought you'd pay for a fiddler on a roof.
I mean, I might pay somebody to play my fiddle on the roof, but I ain't paying for a fiddler on the roof. Depends on the mood I'm in, I guess. Cannot get to the game. You lied to me.
The way you said that could be very much contrived as an innuendo.
That was the point. It was supposed to be an innuendo. I am an adult channel. game. With adult gore. Although we do lack the adult horror. Now we can manage. Guys like that, +8, I don't know how I'm gonna kill. That's why we went with that fixes that. AI don't experience the wall
You have proven much more efficient than I expected, Ape. I wish we had more time. I could craft your pain-seared flesh into something more formidable, given your murderous talents.
I was formidable enough against your kin so far.
This is a cruel world. The weak must perish, especially if they were born amongst the mighty Drukari. That is the truth of my coven, the Coterie of Dissonance. But enough of your education, human.
Killing my guys so fast, We're running out of stuff. The problem is, I am hungry enough in my stomach. Literally, I'm hurting pretty badly. Could have been fucking Monday nights to keep food down. No! I double pressed it. I double pressed it.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream, thank you. Hooray, stay tuned eyes. Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. Clapperboard in a world of chaos
have
and
any idea what this
cutscenes. At
unholy
us_grey_ghost is the sage advisor,
Biotelemetry
predicting
measures
doom and planning tomorrows.
Double.
Hammer and wrench
Damn.
with duct tape and
I'm
Snickers
trying to
as their
pause it.
tools, they craft a throne for King Blaine Gaming.
You know what? Shut up.
Crown
you
from
fucking
Betty
bitch.
White's commercials to Queen Elizabeth's skydiving stunts, history is hilariously rewritten. And amidst the innuendos, a mod may rise. Will you tune in? Popcorn #Chat Chronicles.
Fuck you, chat reader. Cut me off, cut the audio off, and I was trying to pause it and fucking skipped it. God damn it. I can see the flaws in having this, especially in a game like this.
The mods shall rise to take over the world.
Evidently. Anything back here that can satiate hunger. I mean, I got a couple pieces of candy down here. They ain't chocolate, but they're candy.
Since I don't know your overall condition, I'm not gonna even make a guess up what you should.
I don't know, my overall condition is fucking hungry and haven't been able to eat anything since Monday night. So, my overall condition is fucking hungry. I've got some chalk candy I'm gonna eat.
Maybe drink some honey.
Ain't got honey. Let me look this up. Okay, range combat does not affect constructs. Near the single target.
Does
Neither does
critical hits.
Yeah. No. So I think the only things that affect constructs say construct. Oh, hey, look. -5 reserve. That's actually really good. I need that. Oh no, I missed one. That might actually make it cheap enough for us to do the other thing. Yeah, I didn't know we, I didn't know that skill existed. But now we can use a full fleet of these guys.
Big guns.
We will, give me a second. Let me sort these out. Then I'll change them over one at a time. Okay. First guy, do you want an axe variant or a ranged variant? Melee or range?
Range.
Okay. You can give him a grav cannon or a plasma cannon. Grav cannon is long
Don't
range
forget
beam
to
attacks.
set up their weapons.
I know.
Your choice. Though plasma sounds more flashy.
Very respect the grav scan. I don't have that yet though. Plasma it is. Secondary weapon. Phosphor blaster or flamethrower we had before that's close range.
Hey.
What's up? Which one do you think we should do here, Gray? Phosphor blaster.
Ho. SG.
I don't have a shotgun.
Blaster then.
Are all 5 of them gonna be ranged, or any of them gonna be the melee guy?
Keep them range. No point in melee one when you get the finale, but that's a tank.
Fair enough, I guess. And I do have the final guy already.
The planetary Vox chatter paints a disturbing picture of the situation. What are you going to do?
All the pain catalysts must be destroyed as soon as possible. But it will take weeks until the Astra Militrum reinforcements arrive. It will be too late by then.
I have the solution you need.
What is it?
Your old acquaintance, the Freeblade Knight called the Crimson Wanderer. Captain Grexus has safely landed on the planet. The pilot, Sir Ambrose Caradoc, is awaiting your orders.
The Emperor has blessed us. This changes everything. Put me through to Sir Caradoc, and let me guide his war machine through those reavers.
Cool. We're gonna use an Imperial Knight. Knight.
Remember, Knight, that the existence of these pain catalysts is a sin against the machine god. A mockery of everything the Omnissiah has taught us. The auger scanners have successfully detected their location. Destroy them all.
A task worthy of my mighty war machine. Onwards! Refuse to be a slave!
I refuse for you to breathe. This is interesting. Difficulty might have been a bad idea.
Damage. Emperor, I'm calling to you in the hour of need.
Sorry, what can't hear you over the offer of shooting?
This is not the mission to put the difficulty up this high. What I was mumbling about.
Inquisitor, it is an honor to fight alongside you again. I have been wandering the Tenebra subsector for a while, employing my skills wherever they were needed. But this is where I belong, on the battlefield. Gruesome war machines. What are these?
Unholy fusion of metal and flesh, fueled by torment. You don't want to know more, sir, I assure you.
The Crimson Wanderer will deliver you from your pain, creature.
I am figuring out how this thing works.
I will pray for you, brothers and sisters. You have fought valiantly. The Crimson Wanderer will avenge your death. I swear to the Emperor.
Really doesn't feel like this is the mission I should have. Let's go this high on. I had a little bit more range. Yeah, I may have to turn it down a little bit.
Might want to wait to repair a little.
Might want to, but not going to. What that danger is. I think that's the same word, danger, actually. Yes, it's the same word, danger. Guess to say there's not really loot for me in this mission, and I just need to kill things and leave. That's what I'm gonna go with. For my guess, I can't really interact with stuff.
Almost halfway healed. This is not the mission for us to do. Quit and restart.
Yeah, this is can't get words out of my fucking mouth. This was not the mission to do +5 difficulty roll. Like, this is the mission for
At one harder level lower.
Oh no, I'm just for this mission specifically, I'm just gonna go to our what used to be normal, which is just one level above. Hopefully that's very much within reason.
Remember, Knight, that the existence of these pain catalysts is a sin against the machine god. A mockery of everything the Omnissiah has taught us. The auger scanners have successfully detected their location. Destroy them all.
A task worthy of my mighty war machine. Onwards!
Yeah, this is more how this is supposed to go.
Inquisitor, it is an honor to fight alongside you again. I have been wandering the Tenebra subsector for a while, employing my skills wherever they were needed. But this is where I belong, on the battlefield. Gruesome war machines. What are these?
Unholy fusion of metal and flesh, fueled by torment. You don't want to know more, sir, I assure you.
The Crimson Wanderer will deliver you from your pain, creature.
Yeah, this is definitely how it was supposed to go.
Pray for you, brothers and sisters. You have fought valiantly. The Crimson Wanderer will avenge your death. I swear to the Emperor.
they can outrange me is what's pissing me off the most. I should have fairly fucking good range here. Also make it a little hard to tap
This abominable contraption was no match for the Crimson Wanderer.
Careful. These are the Dark Elder, masters of terror and agony. And now they are ready to fight to their last breath. This task isn't complete yet.
Fear not! The blaze of the blessed furnaces and the thunder of my holy weaponry will banish these creatures from our world. I think I was more supposed to follow this path. That I absolutely didn't cut through instead.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you. Hooray, stay tuned, guys. At the 1978 US Masters, which golfer was ahead by a seemingly comfortable 7 strokes before being overtaken by Gary Player, ultimately losing by just 1 stroke. Find out when the ads end in about a minute.
Listen to me, worthless mortals. We are the cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the nightmare roads. We are the ones who turn wounds into reality. We take what we want. I will give you one final warning. What you have seen so far is nothing but a glimpse of our mighty armies. Lay down your weapons and come to me begging for mercy. Otherwise, you will perish miserably and watch your precious worlds burn. Leave this subsector to us and never return.
Not gonna happen.
Says the group that has even smaller numbers in it than the regular Eldar.
We're taking heavy damage. Emperor, I'm calling to you in the hour of need.
It was Hubert Green who experienced the agony of defeat, leading by 7 strokes but ultimately losing to Gary Player by a single stroke in a dramatic turn of events.
I just hate that they outrange me. So many units. The grenade launcher guys. By far been the biggest problem here.
My task is complete. My heart is filled with pride. If you don't mind, Inquisitor, I will remain on this planet until the Xenos threat has been eliminated. The Crimson Wanderer is clearly needed here. But you must know that I will gladly answer your call again at any time in the future.
Okay. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah. Alright. It's an interesting mission. Cool. I'll give it that. I wasn't paying attention, I just unlocked something again. Something here. Oh yeah, health. Health now. Which I really probably should do.
Going for longer than 2 hours today.
Yeah, that was the plan all along. That's why I was so worried about what I get to eat. I need to talk to the captain.
You have a message from the Conclave. That was quick. They must have followed this investigation very closely.
I am very satisfied with the results of your investigation, Inquisitor. You have been relentless in your pursuit of these Xenos invaders and showed the Drukhari that the worlds of Imperium are not their hunting ground. Your report revealed your dissatisfaction over the number of human casualties. We are all aware that this is an inevitable consequence of the Dark Elder raids. The only defense against them is ruthless retaliation. They are a dying race, Inquisitor. They can't afford any great losses. I must also ask you to let the Ordos Xenos agents access the device you refer to as the Pain Catalyst. I'm sure their scholars will come up with a slightly less disturbing name during their research. Good work, Inquisitor. The Emperor protects.
Call it the pain tickler.
Sure. We're not using the Vanguard, we're using the other one. That'll be helpful. I think that's about it. That's helpful in here. Yeah, until we use Castilian robots, I don't think there's anything else helpful in here.
Inquisitor, the Caligari Conclave has sent you an urgent message.
Inquisitor, I have an assignment for you that might be connected with the previous investigations in the subsector. We have a situation in the Rotwang system, which is one of the systems that have been affected more significantly by long isolation. The Administratum still hasn't been able to re-establish communications with the Rotwang planetary governor. They could only reach some mid-ranking prefects who voiced all kinds of excuses. The Imperium cannot tolerate this kind of attitude. What is even more troubling, an envoy of the Milarium Tempestus, led by Lord Commissar Scarherds, has disappeared after visiting the Governor's Palace on the Void Station Dicaster. The Commissar is one of your acquaintances from a prior mission, if I am not mistaken. I want you to travel to Rotwang, interrogate the Governor, and locate the Lord Commissar. The Emperor protects.
Gotcha. This will give us a chance to use our new robots too. I am thinking about switching games here though soon. Impossible 5. Man, it just looks goofy with the eyes and everything. It just looks goofy, not terrifying. Ooh, did I click the wrong mission? Wrong mission. I think this is the prophecy, not the Jukari thing. Shit. But we're back to the Harlequin. I'll have to back out.
We shall see. You can click the right one next time.
Yeah, but we don't have to back out.
Careful down there, Inquisitor. The world is crawling with Tyranids.
My main concern is not those Xenos, but another one in particular. Are you certain that the Harlequin will be here?
I am, as much as one can be, certain about Harlequins. But I know her, and I'm confident you'll meet her.
It is surprisingly quiet.
The Tyranids are hibernating, but trust me, your arrival will stir them up mightily.
A precise and surgical strike is what I need now. Send me the coordinates of the Harlequin.
There are 3 webway gates in the area. The Harlequin could be near any of them.
Ah, they're attacking the hill.
Much better range than before the weapons changes.
Oh yeah, like I said, that was our fuck up last time. We needed to change the weapons. We didn't.
How's that saying go about plans extending beyond contact with the enemy?
The combat statistics of the Ordos neither confirm nor refute this paradigm.
It is true, most plans do not survive contact with the enemy, no matter how well laid or thought out.
I'm still perplexed by the ferociousness of the Tyranids without their hive fleet.
It is indeed remarkable. The Xenos recognize the futility of a full-scale invasion and use the available biomass to infect as many planets as they could.
Still, eventually they were purged by the Imperials.
Not entirely. After the Tyranids had scattered their forces, isolated diaspores were able to survive eradication. Mostly on the more backwater planets.
They're not doing bad, given the difficulty. Definitely do more damage faster. And they are, at the end of the day, going to be better because they are higher defense. I knew that from the get-go. It's just a matter of getting enough resource to actually use all of them.
Could it also be you didn't turn the difficulty back up?
Pretty sure I did, didn't I? Yeah, right here. 52. Difficulty is back up. +5. We're also fighting
Inquisitor,
Tyranid, though.
I have
instead of
troubling
Drukhari.
news. Judging by the Argo
Okay.
reconnaissance, the entire area is showing Tyranid activity on an immense scale.
Without backup, the chances of success in an engagement with the Tyranid invasion on this scale are minuscule.
May I make a proposal? We have already engaged the services of a certain Sakaradoc, the pilot of the fearsome Imperial Knight called Crimson Wanderer, in cases just like this.
I find your initiative commendable, Captain, but this knight could be anywhere in the sector.
See, you're supposed to do the prophecy first. We're doing the after stuff instead of the before. Which throws everything off and made it confusing. I should probably just finish the other stuff before I go back into Drukhari. But Tyranid are also just easier to fight on higher difficulties.
Now I'm beginning to see why the threat of the isolated Tyranid diasporas led the Adeptus Mechanicus to order exterminators.
Yes, that was the sad fate of this maiden world.
The current situation proves that even an exterminator's might not be enough.
What is more disturbing is that this proves that this particular hive mind acted like a highly intelligent being and used cold logic.
I used cold logic once.
How did it taste?
I said I used cold logic once, not ate it.
Well, you using it would have meant you would have had to taste it because you used it so little.
It's cold logic. How would you taste that? You confuse me sometimes, Gray. It's logic.
Well, I thought it would taste sweet because cold logic of Victor.
Huh? Cold logic.
Victory.
No, mine was just legitimately cold logic. We had a sick dog, and the nice thing to do would have been to help get it fixed or put it down humanely. And I chose the most logical and cheapest option, took it out back and shot it in the face. That was my cold logic. Or as my buddy's girlfriend called me, she made him stop talking to me and everything. I am a cruel piece of shit. The dog was dying though. There was nothing to do and I did not have money to heal it. Even then, I have a good chance of surviving. Yeah, the vet. That's my cold logic right there. Taste-wise, I don't know.
I really say this, Inquisitor Master. Considering the fate of this world, I'm beginning to understand why you treat the Eldari as potential allies.
They fear the alien, and for a very good reason. But sometimes, you need to recognize that some of them are waging the same hopeless war for existence in a hostile galaxy that we are.
All my construct skills and stuff done, I have got to put skills in my own HP. I am glass.
I don't think you have that unlocked yet.
I do have health points unlocked. I just haven't put anything into them. Got him recently, actually. Like 2 missions ago, I think. You know, I do wonder how good a group of only the melee version of these would be. Or bad. Probably bad, because when we tried melee last time, we found out that the second we're fighting something like a heavy flamer, that they can just be decimated too easily.
Yay.
Like our little guys, when we had all of them, yeah, they were really good. But the second they had something area of attack around them, when one died, everything died. These are further behind, they usually can't kill whatever has an attack. These also have more health than the little guys I was using before. miss any good loot here. It does help though. Fight Pyramid again though. They are the easier ones to fight. Here's the Chaos fight. Chaos, Drakari.
Inquisitor Mercer, do you have any idea what the Harlequin is trying to achieve on an infested planet?
First of all, it used to be their world. I'd say the Eldar are regarded as their world still. Harlequins are attracted to the sites of great tragedies.
What is so unique about this planet?
This used to be an Eldari maiden world, and a hub in the webway. Numerous gates are still intact.
So she can dance between the webway and real space. Perfect hideout for a Harlequin.
Let's go over to the Harlequin now.
We must talk, Harlequin. Seriously this time. I fought my way here.
No, human. You have barely started fighting. The true battle only begins now.
My tolerance
I'd
for your
expect
riddles has
more
not increased
clanking
greatly
from the
since last time.
tracks.
Still, you are exactly where you need to be. Not far from here, upon the plains of despair, where the towers no longer sing laments, lies the ruin of the Shrine of the Prophecy.
I've warned you about talking in riddles, haven't I?
Your kind call it the Viscerum Prophecy. That is where the corrupted wanderer, the one you call Uther Tiberius, followed the same visionary words.
Tell me about the shrine.
Why? You would not understand it. The shrine holds great power, which is why the Devourers are drawn to it. I will lead you there once the path is clear.
And if I refuse to play my part in your wicked theatrics?
Then the Nexus will open, and its purple gaze will fall upon your falling empire, Inquisitor.
You sound just as insane as I thought. However, I have an idea about that swarm.
I will join you in the endless dance of death after you have walked through fire and flames.
Whatever you say, bitch. See you in the bedroom. Fuck your way through every problem in life. Wonder.
So what will you switch to?
I'm not sure.
Wanna check out more of those new tanks in the multi-turret thing?
We could, yeah. I'm just trying, I'm learning. I was Googling how to have 5 of these guys, because they can have phosphorus guns, flamethrowers, fists, and phosphor cannon. Or phosphor cannon. And these guys, they don't die. They just shut down for 20 seconds. And it can be slowed or made even faster by just using attack speed. And it explodes when it dies too, which knocks back and suppresses stuff. And I know it's possible to have 5 of these. So
Was it still being 40% with all those passives unlocked? I don't think it's could.
Oh no, it's possible. I have a guide right here that tells you how to do it. I would need Archaeotech gear. The one thing I would need that I don't have is Archaeotech gear. Otherwise, I have almost everything needed. Relic equipment option. There's the shit I had. It was a relic.
Gold blueprint.
Yep, instead of purple. Way better. Means I can make a much better item. So I'd still need the. I would still need this, and I would still need this. They would just have to be the Archeo whatever tech. Right here. It'd have to be red tech. Let's gain a fixed special enchant on Archaeotelic Roach with more power than a regular relic item. As far as I know, it has to be Archaeotech, not because I think Archaeotech's the only one that gives me the gain. I don't have any actually, I think I had one. I don't have. Did I have one? No, I don't have any Archaeotech. So can't really do shit there. I don't need data flux costs.
Sticking through these ad breaks supports the stream. Thank you. Hooray, stay tuned, eyes.
Yeah, here,
Revolving Light newscast update from Kingblane Gaming's Warhammer 40k. Inquisitor, Martyr stream. Revolving Light at us_grey_ghost is on a roll, discussing weapon range improvements and questioning difficulty settings. Thinking face they're curious about the taste of victory, or cold logic, and hinting at new tank excitement with multi-turret action. Shield Plus, a mystery remains about that elusive gold blueprint. Stay tuned for more tactical talk. Crossed swords. Is that gotten through tech tree?
Because summoning multiple heavy robots normally eats up your data flux. You need X. You need best build your tech depth for X data flux reserve. We've already done that.
The Archo thing.
I don't know how to get Archaeotech. I can't remember. So first I need passive node in the center of the construction specialist tree. We already got the right there. Wait, yeah, right there. Ooh, that's only 15% now, not 20. The game's been updated and changed.
I was trying to ask if Archaeotech is on the tech tree.
I don't think so. Improves the base quality, no. I think we would have to find Archaeotech.
I thought there was a chance it might be, so couldn't hurt to ask.
I get where you're at. See, I can get Archaeotech shards. I already have some. Shard, relic shard. I would be looking for very specific ones. Be something hard to do. Either way, I'm gonna end the recording right here really quick because I've got to use bathroom and I gotta go number 2. Then we're gonna change games. So hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.